Hello everyone and welcome to Module 1 of the Lesson 6. Today we are deep dive to the developing a project plan. In this presentation block, we will go through the initial steps of creating a comprehensive project plan. This includes setting objectives, defining the scope, outlining resources, establishing a timeline, and specifying deliverables. Objectives. Objectives answer the question, what do we want to achieve? Clear objectives keep everyone on the same page and guide decision-making throughout the project. For example, Objective 1, launch a new product by the end of the year. Objective 2, improve customer satisfaction by 20% in 6 months. As you can see, these objectives are specific, measurable, and time-bound. Keep them SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, for best results. Once objectives are set, we need to define the scope of the project. The scope outlines what is included and excluded from the project. This step prevents scope creep and keeps the team focused. For our projects, the scope includes developing the product's design, production, and marketing strategy. It does not include handling post-launch support, which will be handled by another team. Next, let's talk about resources. Resources encompass the people, budget, and materials needed for the project. For example, we have a budget of $1 million, a team of 10 skilled professionals, and the necessary software and tools. It's important to align resources with the project's needs and objectives. Now, let's establish a timeline. A timeline keeps the project on track and helps manage expectations. For example, our timeline starts with the design phase in January, moves to production in April, and finishes with the product launch in November. Remember, it's important to account for potential delays and build in some buffer time. Finally, let's specify the deliverables. Deliverables are the tangible outcomes of the project that the team will produce. Our deliverables include a fully functional product, a marketing campaign, and training materials. It's crucial to define deliverables early on to ensure clarity and focus. To summarize, developing a project plan begins with defining the objectives, scope, resources, timeline, and deliverables. Remember to stay smart in your approach, keeping everything specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Next, we will consider why developing a project plan is essential for successful project execution. We will cover the importance of a roadmap, effective communication, and smooth coordination. Let's begin by discussing the importance of a roadmap. A roadmap outlines the path the project will take, guiding the team toward the objectives and deliverables. Think of a roadmap as a GPS for your project. It shows the key milestones, tasks, and timeline, providing direction and helping avoid obstacles. A well-defined roadmap helps the team stay focused and aligned. Communication is a critical aspect of project planning. Clear and open communication ensures everyone understands the project's goals, progress, and changes. For instance, regular meetings, updates, and reports keep everyone informed and engaged. Encouraging team members to voice concerns and share feedback fosters a collaborative environment, helping identify and address potential issues early. Next, let's explore the role of smooth coordination in project planning. Coordination ensures all project elements work together harmoniously. By organizing tasks, roles, and responsibilities, you can avoid confusion and redundancy. Effective coordination helps manage dependencies and resources, ensuring each part of the project complements the others and progresses efficiently. To recap, developing a project plan is crucial for providing a clear roadmap, fostering effective communication, and enabling smooth coordination. By focusing on these aspects, you set your project up for success and increase the likelihood of achieving your objectives. In this presentation block, we will explore additional key reasons why developing a project plan is crucial for project success. These include serving as a project guide, providing a reference for stakeholders, supporting decision-making, and aligning approach and objectives. We begin by discussing how a project plan serves as a guide. A project plan acts as a blueprint, outlining the entire project from start to finish. By providing a structured approach, the project plan helps the team stay on track and ensures a clear understanding of each phase, task, and milestone. This guide becomes a vital resource for team members throughout the project. Next, let's discuss how a project plan provides a reference for stakeholders. Stakeholders, such as clients, management, and investors, rely on the project plan to understand the project's scope and progress. A clear and comprehensive plan keeps stakeholders informed and involved. It helps set expectations, manage concerns, and provides a basis for ongoing communication. This reference fosters transparency and builds trust with stakeholders. Now, let's discuss how a project plan supports decision-making. The project plan serves as a foundation for making informed decisions throughout the project. By outlining tasks, timelines, and resource allocation, the project plan helps the team evaluate options and make strategic decisions. It serves as a reference point to guide course corrections and adapt to changes when necessary. Lastly, let's explore how a project plan aligns approach and objectives. A project plan ensures the approach aligns with the project's objectives. The plan provides a clear roadmap, setting out how the team will achieve the project's goals. This alignment helps avoid deviation from objectives and ensures that each action taken supports the project's purpose. To summarize, a project plan is crucial for guiding the project, providing a reference for stakeholders, supporting decision-making, and aligning approach and objectives. By focusing on these aspects, you set the stage for efficient execution and successful project outcomes. In this presentation block, we will explore the key components of a project management plan. These include scope, schedule, resources, risks, communication, and costs. Understanding these components is essential for effective project management. Let's begin by discussing the project scope. Scope defines what the project will and will not include. It outlines the project's boundaries and sets clear expectations. For example, if the project involves launching a new product, the scope might include product design, testing, and marketing. However, post-launch support might be outside the project's scope. Clear scope prevents scope creep and helps the team stay focused. Next, let's discuss the project schedule. A schedule lays out the timeline for the project's tasks and milestones. A detailed schedule includes start and end dates for each task, dependencies, and critical path analysis. By tracking progress against the schedule, the team can stay on track and make adjustments as needed. Let's move on to resources. Resources encompass the people, materials, and budget needed for the project. Properly allocating resources ensures the project has the necessary support to succeed. This includes planning for human resources, such as team members' roles and responsibilities, and financial resources, including budget management and cost controls. Now, let's discuss risks. Identifying and managing risks is crucial for a project's success. Risks can be internal or external, such as technology failures, budget constraints, or changes in market conditions. By assessing and creating a risk management plan, the team can mitigate potential issues and respond quickly when challenges arise. Let's talk about communication. Effective communication keeps everyone on the same page and fosters collaboration. A communication plan outlines how the team will share information, including regular updates, meetings, and reports. Clear communication channels help prevent misunderstandings and ensure that all team members and stakeholders are informed. Finally, let's discuss costs. Cost management is vital to keep the project within budget and on track. A cost plan includes estimating, budgeting, and controlling costs throughout the project. Regular monitoring and reporting help the team manage expenses and adjust the budget as needed. To summarize, a comprehensive project management plan includes defining scope, creating a schedule, allocating resources, assessing and managing risks, establishing communication, and managing costs. By focusing on these components, you can set your project up for success and increase the likelihood of achieving your objectives on time and within budget. In this presentation block, we will explore the step-by-step process of developing a comprehensive project management plan. We will focus on identifying project objectives and deliverables, defining scope and constraints, developing a work breakdown structure, allocating resources and creating a schedule, planning for risks and contingencies, and establishing communication and reporting. The development of the plan begins with the following steps. Let's start with identifying project objectives and deliverables. Clear objectives provide direction for the project, while deliverables define the tangible outcomes the project will produce. For example, the objective could be to develop a new software application by the end of the year. The deliverables might include a functional prototype, user documentation, and training materials. These should align with the project goals and expectations. Next, let's discuss defining the project scope and constraints. The scope outlines the boundaries of the project, while constraints set limitations on time, resources, and other factors. For instance, the scope might include designing a new product but exclude post-launch marketing efforts. Constraints could be a limited budget and a tight deadline. Clearly defining these aspects helps manage expectations and keep the project on track. Now, let's discuss developing a work breakdown structure. A work breakdown structure organizes the project's tasks into a hierarchy of deliverables and work packages. The WBS breaks down the project into manageable parts, allowing the team to understand the scope of work and allocate resources effectively. This structure helps organize tasks, assign responsibilities, and track progress. Next, let's focus on allocating resources and creating a schedule. Proper resource allocation and scheduling are critical for project success. Resources include people, budget, and materials. Allocate them according to the tasks and deliverables. Then, create a schedule that includes task durations, dependencies, and milestones. Regularly review and adjust the schedule as needed. Let's talk about planning for risks and contingencies. Identifying potential risks and planning contingencies helps mitigate challenges and keep the project on track. Create a risk management plan that includes assessing potential risks, prioritizing them, and developing strategies to address them. Contingency plans provide backup options in case things don't go as planned. Lastly, let's discuss establishing communication and reporting. Clear communication and reporting keep the team and stakeholders informed and engaged. Create a communication plan that outlines how information will be shared, including regular updates, meetings, and reports. This fosters transparency and allows the team to address issues promptly. To summarize, developing a comprehensive project management plan involves identifying objectives and deliverables, defining scope and constraints, creating a work breakdown structure, allocating resources and creating a schedule, planning for risks and contingencies, and establishing communication and reporting. By focusing on these steps, you can create a robust project plan that guides the team through the project lifecycle and increases the likelihood of success. Tools and techniques. We will explore how to use software effectively in project planning, the importance of consulting team members and stakeholders, and the need to regularly review and update the project plan. Let's begin by discussing how to utilize software for project planning. Project management software offers a range of tools and features to assist with planning and execution. For instance, software can help you create and visualize a project timeline, allocate resources, manage tasks, and track progress. Choose software that fits the project's needs and familiarize the team with its features. Next, let's talk about the importance of consulting team members and stakeholders. Consulting team members and stakeholders fosters collaboration and ensures that everyone's perspectives are considered. Involve team members and stakeholders in the planning process to gain valuable insights and improve decision-making. Regular check-ins and feedback sessions help keep everyone engaged and aligned with the project's goals. Now, let's discuss the need to regularly review and update the project plan. Regular reviews and updates keep the project plan relevant and responsive to changes. Conduct periodic reviews of the project plan to assess progress and identify any deviations. Update the plan as necessary to accommodate changes in scope, resources, risks, or timelines. This proactive approach helps keep the project on track. To summarize, utilizing project management software, consulting team members and stakeholders, and regularly reviewing and updating the project plan are essential practices for effective project management. By focusing on these practices, you can maintain a flexible and adaptive project plan that supports the project's objectives and deliverables. In our journey through developing a project plan, we've covered setting clear objectives, defining scope, and organizing resources, while also establishing a solid communication plan, managing risks, and leveraging software tools. By focusing on these key aspects and continuously consulting team members and stakeholders, you can create a comprehensive project plan that guides the team effectively and increases the likelihood of successful project execution. Thank you for your time, and we will see you in Module 2 of the Lesson 6. Also, thank you for the support. Like and subscribe to the channel.